Somewhere right now, a fully grown, healthy cockroach is walking calmly toward its own grave, led there by something 1/6 its size. It isn't being dragged. It isn't struggling. It wants to go. And by the time you understand why, you'll wish you didn't. The American cockroach is one of the most successful animals on Earth. It survived nearly 300 million years, outlasting the dinosaurs, built to endure almost anything that hunts it. It can outrun almost anything that chases it. It can sense the faintest puff of air from an incoming predator. It can survive injuries that would kill most insects outright. Almost nothing on Earth can catch this animal by force. So evolution built something that doesn't need to. This is the emerald cockroach wasp. It's smaller than the roach it hunts, slower too, and it doesn't need to be faster. It needs to be precise. Side by side, the size difference is almost comical. But in a few minutes, this wasp is going to do something to that roach that sounds less like biology and more like science fiction. The wasp doesn't chase. It tracks. Following a scent trail the roach doesn't even know it's leaving. The roach senses it coming, and for a moment this looks like every fight the roach has already won 1,000 times before. It fights back, hard. Roaches have killed these wasps before. This one gets one clean opening and takes it. That first sting isn't meant to kill. It's meant to buy time. A rough paralysis in the front legs, just long enough to stop the fight. The roach can still see, still feel, it just can't fight anymore. And this is only the first sting. Here's the part that sounds impossible. This wasp is about to perform something close to actual brain surgery. With a stinger on a living insect, with pinpoint precision most surgeons would envy. The stinger doesn't go in blind. It threads through the exoskeleton and travels directly toward 2 tiny clusters of nerve cells, the exact part of the roach's brain that controls the instinct to flee. This isn't paralysis. The roach can still walk, still stand, still move every leg perfectly. What's gone is something stranger, the will to use any of it. The wasp can walk across its back now, stand on its head. The roach that could have killed it minutes ago won't even flinch. Before the wasp leads its prey anywhere, it needs fuel. It bites off part of one antenna and drinks what leaks out. For the next half hour, something strange happens. The roach starts grooming itself, over and over, far past anything normal. Scientists still aren't entirely sure why. Some think it's the venom. Some think it's the only instinct the wasp left behind. When the grooming finally stops, the wasp comes back and takes hold of what's left of the antenna, like picking up a leash. And the roach follows. Not dragged, not forced. It walks on its own legs at its own pace toward a burrow it has no way of knowing is its grave. This burrow isn't the wasp's home. It's one it dug specifically for this. Built in advance, sized for exactly one guest. Underground, the wasp does the one thing this entire hunt was ever really for. It lays a single egg on the roach's leg, glued in place so it can't fall off. Then it leaves, climbing back into daylight and sealing the entrance behind it with soil and debris. The roach is still alive down there. It will stay that way for days. Above ground, days pass. Rain falls. Leaves shift. Nothing about the surface gives away what's happening just beneath it. Inside, the egg hatches. What emerges is smaller than a grain of rice, and it's not going anywhere. What happens over the next week is something most nature documentaries won't show you directly, and we won't either. It's enough to say the larva knows exactly which parts of the roach to leave for last, so its only food source stays alive as long as possible. This doesn't always work. In rare documented cases, a roach manages to groom off the first sting fast enough that the second one never lands at all. It's rare enough that most roaches never get the chance. But it's real enough that the fight isn't always over before it starts. This exact scene plays out constantly in warm climates across the world, wherever these two species share the same ground. It's not rare. It's just rarely seen. In a few weeks, a new wasp will climb out of that same burrow. Fully grown, already carrying the same instincts, already capable of finding a roach and doing exactly what was done to build it. It never had to be taught. It just knows. This is one of the most precise forms of mind control in the natural world. And it isn't even the strangest one. Next time, we look at the rabbit worm that does something even worse to creatures in the water. Subscribe so you don't miss it.